The identity law for addition states A plus 0 equals A. The identity law for addition states A plus 0 equals A. The identity law for multiplication states A times 1 equals A. The identity law for multiplication states A times 1 equals A. Ero eris erit, eramus eritus erant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. Ero eris erit, eramus eritus erant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. Ero eris erit, eramus eritus erant. First conjugation, future perfect tense. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. An interjection is a word or phrase used as a strong expression of feeling or emotion. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. In 1994, South African President de Klerk allowed free elections. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. In 1994, South African President de Klerk allowed free elections. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president. Demonstrating apartheid was ending.
This is CC Cycle 2, Week 24. History, tell me about the end of apartheid. So it starts off with in 1994, so you're going to sign 1994. If you flick your hand with your index and thumb together, that's your 19. So in 19, and then you hold it stable, 94. South, you're going to make the S sign and bring it down. South African, so you're going to make the shape of the continent, Africa. South African President de Klerk, so you're going to do a D, allowed free elections. So you're going to check it off like you're voting. Nelson, here's your N sign. Mandela, here's your M sign. Became, again, that S and bringing it down. South Africans, here's your Africa sign. First black president, you're going to hold your hand up like you're being sworn in. Demonstrating apartheid, and here's your apartheid sign, your knuckles together, your thumbs up, and you're going to bring it apart to show the end of separating blacks and whites. Demonstrating apartheid was ending, and you're just going to kind of run your hands over each other for end, okay? So we'll try that one more time. In 1994, South African President de Klerk allowed free elections. Nelson Mandela became South Africa's first black president. Demonstrating apartheid was ending. Good luck.
What units are used to measure electricity? Those measure resistance. Volts measure voltage. Amps measure current. And watts measure power. Come on, hurry up, let's go. We gotta learn the new geography. Hurry up. Come on, let's go.
This week in geography, we will be learning about South Africa. So the first country is South Africa, which is down here, the biggest area here. Then we have Lesotho, which is right to the right of it, this tiny little white circle. Then we have Botswana, which is right in the middle here, the dark green. Then Mozambique, which is along the east coast here. And then Namibia, which is along the west coast. So now I ask and you point. Where is Namibia? Where is Mozambique? Where is Botswana? Where is Lesotho? And where is South Africa? And now I point and you tell me.
Cherokee Trail of Tears, U.S. westward expansion, Marx publishes the Communist Manifesto, the Compromise of 1850, and the Dred Scott Decision. U.S. restores trade with Japan, British queens victorious rule over India, Darwin publishes The Origin of Species. Lincoln's War between the states, reconstruction of the southern states, dominion of Canada, Otto von Bismarck unifies Germany, Boer Wars and Africa, the Spanish-American War, the Progressive Era, Australia becomes a Commonwealth, Mexican Revolution, World War I and President Wilson, Lenin and the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia, U.S. evangelist Billy Graham, modern period of the arts, the Great Depression and the New Deal, World War II and President Franklin D. Roosevelt, Stalin of the USSR and the Katyn Massacre, United Nations formed, the Cold War, Gandhi and India's independence, Jewish state established, Mao and communist victory in China, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the Korean War, Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement, Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador, the Antarctic Treaty, the Vietnam War, U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. Yes! Timeline, timeline, this is my timeline. Age of information and globalization. Circa 1970 to the present. Watergate, President Nixon resigns. Fall of communism in Eastern Europe. European Union formed. Apartheid abolished in South Africa. 2000 AD, 2000 AD. September 11, 2001. Rising tide of freedom, rising tide of freedom. Timeline, timeline, I'm part of this timeline. Yes! Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison and Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk and Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan and Lincoln, Johnson, Grant and Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush and Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, it's for him we pray.